Today, our spotlight is on Alan Dones, who is a local resident business owner and a real estate developer in Oakland, California. He's here to talk to us about making affordable housing affordable. And it's very important now with all the wave and conversation the district is having about having workforce housing for our teachers to attract the best and brightest and keep them in Oakland, California. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here too. This is your first time in studio too, right?
First
Great,
time.
great. Just a little spotlight trivia. Alan actually is the producer of our soundtrack, our theme music for Spotlight. So you've been a part of the show, and this is the first time you're on the show.
Yeah.
So thank you. So just tell us, there's a whole new revolution in Oakland now. There's cranes all over the town where there weren't cranes that long ago, and that means there's development happening. The conversation about gentrification and people being displaced, and then also keeping the legacy of Oakland here and keeping Oakland culture. You always are talking about, you have a phrase, making affordability affordable, or making.
Nah, my phrase is we have to focus on affordability, and we have to also focus on the ability to afford.
The ability to afford.
That's right.
So tell us something about the projects you're working on. There's a number of large projects that you're bringing to the city.
Yeah, right now we're working on 3 main projects, actually 4 that I'm excited about. 2 of them in the Uptown District, a parcel known as Parcel 4, which is right next to the Fox Theater, and a parcel known as 2100, which is right next to the Paramount Theater. And they're both going to be very high-profile projects, large-scale projects. I'm really excited to be part of it. Happy that you're part of it, helping us make sure that there's community participation on those projects. We also have a project at the MacArthur BART station where we're working with the Marcus Bookstore to look at ways to reposition their property and their site and make sure that we maintain that important African American bookstore and all the history and all of the important contributions they make to our community. And then finally, we're working at the West Oakland BART station on a team with China Harbor to develop a big mixed-use project there, which will be like the gateway to Oakland, right there at that BART station parking lot site. And the adjoining sites, we're going to build a big project with a lot of housing, office space, retail, and a lot of art. I'm really excited about the kind of artistic statement we're going to make.
So what's important to bring these type of projects to Oakland at this point, right now?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of excitement about Oakland's real estate market. Oakland sits right next to the hottest real estate market on the planet, and that's in San Francisco. And Oakland is getting the spillover. So what we want to make sure is that when that development potential spills over into Oakland, it doesn't wash people out that look like us. That we want to make sure that we start to reverse the displacement that's taking place. We want to make sure that we create affordability and create, with this development potential, the ability for people that would otherwise be displaced to be part of the development, part of who builds it, part of who operates it, part of who owns it, part of who works in it and makes a living. And so it's all about, again, the ability to afford along with the affordability. We want to make sure that the units are being able to be put on the market within a price range that people can afford. So we think that that's not only important to keep the displacement from happening, but it's also important to keep Oakland the special place it is because of its diversity.
Well, thank you for your work and your commitment to Oakland.
Thank you.
You've been watching Spotlight. Today our Spotlight was with Alan Dones, who is a real estate developer in Oakland and a local resident who's actually helping to build housing that's going to be affordable